Michael, you'll turn on your tank stance after a few GCDs.
Okay.
Okay, first thing we're gonna do is clock spots, tanks and healers on north and south, healers east-west. And I'll explain what these are for. There are still 2 empty clock spots. There's still 1 empty clock spot.
Sam, you want to be north. You want to be north of Seoul.
Yep. This is the empty spot. This is you. Okay, so tanks and healers rotate counterclockwise. These are partners, and these are going to be your spots for darkened fire. Darkened fire spots. So when that mechanic happens, you'll either stand on A, B, C, or D, depending on what clock spot you are right now. So I'm going to be at A with Kansame. Mogul and Dozy are at C. Celez and Sterling are at D. Another thing is, what I want to do is A, B, C, D. So these are your partners for stacks, but they also kind of signify like spread positions. So later on, there's going to be a mechanic where the boss, we might either be stacked in our two people groups, or we might need to split off left and right and spread out. If we're stacked in our 2-person groups, what we do is we look for the boss. A is going to be in front of the boss. B is going to be after A. C will be after B. Let's do this. And D will be close to the wall. And what's going to happen is one tank and one... all the tanks and all the healers will get stack AoEs around us. So we stand on A, B, and C, and D, and then our DPS share those AoEs with us, and we live. If it's spread, then what you do is you'll look for the boss, and if you're a tank or a healer, you're going to split onto the left side, and if you're a DPS, you're going to split onto the right side. You don't want to be in front of the boss. It's going to do a giant dive that hits everything in front of him and kills him. And then everyone also will have a AoE around them that if you share that with someone else, it'll kill both of you. So once again, tanks and healers will go left, and DPS will go right. We're just going to do a poll, and we're going to see what happens. I'll do a countdown for this, but after this, there's not going to be any countdowns until we get further on to the fight. I'm going to pull the boss this way, and then everyone's going to want to go towards the center of the arena in that little square. And then, Michael, you'll want to position yourselves in front of the party.
Oh, got it.
Everyone center up. Grade 1. So there's going to be a tether, Michael. You're going to grab the tether and use cooldowns, and you're going to go counterclockwise of the boss with that tether. Grab that tether and move counterclockwise. Use 2 cooldowns. You can stay in auto distance. Center up. Alright, experimental. This might either be we go to the edge of the arena, or it might be Shiva. Alright, wait for Shiva. Wait for the first circle. Go towards the first circle. Get out of the center. Left cinder wing, be on the left side over here. Boss will be pulled center now. Go to your darkened fire positions and stand there with your partner. You'll get a number above your head that's either 1 through 8. If your number is greater than 8, subtract. If your number is greater than 4, subtract 4 from it and stand at that number. Otherwise, just go stand on your number. 1. When the fire to the left of you gets hit by 4 fires, you need to target it and kill it with your partner. Kill those fires. Pulling boss forward. Tank Buster again. Same thing, Michael. Grab that tether, move counterclockwise, use 2 cooldowns. And go back center. Grade 1 coming out. Center up. It's either going to be Shiva or through the edge. If it's to the edge, we're going to the A. If it's Shiva, we are going to wait for the first explosion and either go to A or B. I'll call it out. A, to the edge of A. Don't be near this line of fire. But stack up, stack up. We're going to move together. We're going to bait AoEs here and move together. Left cinder wing. After this, everyone goes center. That's going to be another tank buster. Head center. Grab that tether. And return to center again. Shiva, wait for the first orb. Find the bird. Sides and spread. Healers and tanks left, DPS right, spread. Katsami, you're good there. No!
Sorry, I got confused by the
So,
comparison.
I'm gonna grab the ads on 1 and 2. If you grab the ads on 3 and 4 and bring yours south, and I'll bring mine north. Target one bird and kill it at a time. Michael, use your cooldowns, like rotate them around.
You gotta bring it further out, like to the wall.
All the way to the edge. And then after you kill it, rotate clockwise and put your bird at the next spot.
Sorry, was that clock or counter?
Clock. Too late. Alright, that's a lot of progress in one fall.
Hey, it's the ads face.
Yes, welcome to ad space. Let's talk about something real quick. Let's talk about Shiva. It's very important. We're going to have to master Shiva, because if we don't, that's what's going to kill us later really badly. So I'm opening up paint.
Alright. Quick question before you start that. How far should I move the second ad? Like, should I move the first one directly south, and then move the next one
Directly west.
directly west? Gotcha.
Yeah. The goal of it is all these birds need to die away from each other. If the birds die too close to each other, we wipe.
Okay.
So I'm dropping a bird north and east, and you're dropping a bird south and west. Okay, my stream is open. Open it up, have a look. We're going to talk about the Shiva mechanic. Okay. Shiva. Very difficult mechanic. So I always pull the boss south at the start of it, so we're going to say the boss is like here, okay? These Shiva circles are really big, and they can spawn pretty much almost anywhere at the start, but they'll always be opposite of each other. So we're gonna say one started here, okay, and one started here. These circles always go in a clockwise motion, so this one will go this way, and this one will go this way. And they're going to go all the way around until the entire area of the outside has been hit by a circle. So it's going to be here, and then here, and then here, and then here, right? So, and then finally there's a big explosion in the center. The neat thing about that final explosion in the center is it dictates how far out do you have to go. So look in game real quick. I'm jumping around. This circle here, this disc, the moment you pass this disc for Shiva, you're good. You're safe. As soon as you're here, you're good. You don't need to go all the way to the wall unless you want to. So think about that. The other thing is, as you're moving outwards to these, you'll want to go to the first circle that you see, and then you always want to hang to the right, because you want to go in the direction they're spinning as well, so that the ones behind you don't catch up to you and hit you. And then the other thing to remember is you have to remember what circle makes the most sense for me to start with. If you were to go to this circle up here and go into this, you'll notice that the boss is down here, and if you keep rotating this way, it puts you further and further away from the boss. So the good circles that you want to go to are like this one here, or this one here, or even this one here. This one here is okay. The only thing is you have to remember that you need to, when you go out into that you always need to hang to the right. You'll need to get a hang of that Shiva mechanic with the circles, because later on it's going to happen again, and then directly after we have to either do a stack or a spread. And if you get hit by one of the Shiva circles, the stack or the spread is just going to insta-kill you. Let's talk about one more mechanic. So, for the fire cross mechanic, we have the boss up here. And then he starts to summon these fire pillars, right? That's sort of these fire rectangles. And there's two spots that we always go to. We try and stay together as a group. There's the top left quadrant and the top right quadrant. If it's one big orb, we know that always means that we need to go to the edge. That is a baited big AoE circle. We stand in the center, we bait it there, and then we all go to the edge of A. If it's those multiple small circles, then it's the Shiva mechanic, in which case what we're going to do is we're going to see where the first orb spawns. If the first orb spawns here, we're going to go to that and hang to the right. Only because it makes sense, because if we went to B, then as this one's coming over here, it's going to hit us. If the first AoE circle for Shiva is on this side, then we just go this way. And we hang to the right, because if we stay here, or we go this way, the circles that are coming from over here will eventually hit us. So, always remember, for Shiva, you just want to go in the direction that they're spinning as well. Just hang to the right, and you'll be okay. Okay, what should I talk about next? Should I just give it a go? Let's just give it a go. That's a lot of information.
Journey to conclusion.
Does anybody have any questions?
Yeah, I do.
What's up, Katsame?
Oh yeah, so the dive bomb, the part where I just died recently, should I have to be on the right side? Like,
Yes, you'll be on the right side.
Gotcha.
Yep. And just spread. You know, it is. He does dive down the center, so you don't want to be past those letter and number markers.
Gotcha.
Otherwise, you'll get hit. But most people will be at the edge, but there's some room to be away from the edge. Just don't be too close to the center, or you'll get killed, like you saw before.
Alright.
All right, let's do no countdown. I'm just gonna.
And what's the name of the move that I should use Reprisal on? Is it Condemnation, or is that the Tank Buster?
You could probably reprise with the condemnations.
Okay.
They're really meaty tank busters, so.
And the raid wides are pretty spread out for this one.
Yeah. I usually just reprisal most of the raid wides. I'll tell you where, if there's something I specifically want you to reprisal, I'll tell you.
Gotcha. I was reprisaling not the Tank Busters, but the other one.
That's fine. Art check going out. And we're pulling. Bang. A lot of people don't like the insta-pulling, but it's important that we just work on our movement and understanding of the mechanics before we start caring about the DPS. Tank Buster? Alright. Center up. Shiva, find the first circle on the left side, and straight ahead, go through it. Left cinder wing. Alright, spread out to see your number. 1 to 4, go to your number. 5, 6, 7, 8, subtract 4 from your number and go to your number. I'm missing 5 on me.
That's me.
You're dead.
Yeah, the 5 looked weird to me, so I'm like, do I have 4? And then I'm like, wait, there's an extra number to the left.
If it helps, odd numbers are blue, red numbers are red. I mean, even numbers are red. That's another quick check.
I was just confused by the position of the lone circle next to the 4.
Sorry, Celeste, I'm sure your cards are weeping right now. Yep.
Laughs in former Astro Man.
So you can rampart now, by the way, Michael. Like even before you see the move, you can use rampart, and that way it's up again later, and it catches the tank buster.
That makes sense.
That's a pro gamer move.
It happens like every 30 seconds. It's pretty consistent.
Center out. Shiva. Right cinder wing. Dark and fire spots. Then on your marker. Spread out. Count. There's a fire to the left of you gets hit 4 times. It's time to hit it. Kill those fires. Tank buster coming up next. Center up. Up next is going to be that fire cross mechanic. Remember, it's either A or B. A or B still. A. Hang right. That close. Move. Right cinder wing. After this, go center. Tank busters are coming out. Center again. To the edge, through him. Be at the edge of the arena. Find the bird. Middle and partners. Center partners. Let's see if we can do this one. Good. Center up for heals. I got 1 and 2. Make sure your tank stance is on. Come on, W. And rotate your cooldowns nicely here. We'll wipe to this next mechanic because I haven't explained it, but that's okay. Rotate. Oh, wait, you don't get back there.
Oh no.
Big
What
heels,
happened there?
right? Big heels in the center. If you have 1 tether, go across. If you have 2 tethers, go across your bird. If you have 1 tether,
Oh dear.
go next to the bird that has attached to the person that has 2 tethers. Yeah, it's hard to explain.
Oh no, my favorite way to do it?
I'm just gonna go die over here.
You're gonna kill people with you.
Oh, wow, that's unfortunate.
Fine.
Ow.
Center up for heals. I'll explain that in a little bit. It's hard to put that one into words.
It is, because it's a lot of stuff.
Alright. Let's talk about
I'm just gonna go here.
I am a god.
We got this.
No.
My method to do it that was really fun was we would always have everyone nuke the north bird so 2 people didn't have to worry about it.
Yeah, we're not doing that.
Damn.
I don't like that either.
Yeah, we're not doing that.
It was
We're
great
not
to
doing
me.
that because it's just encouraging people to not learn the mechanic. So
Fair
no,
enough,
just
fair
kidding.
enough.
Anyway.
All right, let's talk about that mechanic. Stream is open. It's important to nuke these birds as soon as they spawn, but you don't have to all target the same one, just target birds. Okay, so stream is open. Make sure you have that open. Let me double check everyone's here. Yeah, everyone's here. Okay, so there are 4 dead birds. The birds are all going to tether to one person, and then that person is also going to tether to one person. So, this here is me. I have 2 tethers. I notice that I'm attached to this bird, and I'm also attached to someone else who I don't care about right now. So I'm attached to this bird, and this tether means, the spiky tether means I need to maximize the distance in order to not die. So the furthest distance from the north one is I stand down here, near the south bird. I don't stand on top of it, I stand next to it. Because what happens is the bird is going to dash to you, and then it'll dash to the next person. So if you're standing in here, and this bird dashes to you, it also means the bird behind you is dashing through you, and it'll kill you. So, I notice that I have this first tether, so I'm gonna stand right here. And I'm attached to this bird. I'm attached to another person who is standing right here, and they notice that I'm attached to the north bird, meaning I have to be south. So, in order for them to maximize their distance from me, they're going to stand next to the bird that I'm tethered to. So what's going to happen is this bird's going to dash to me, and then it'll dash to the next person. Another trick to remember is, though, when the bird dashes to you, it actually enters your hitbox. So when it dashes again, it'll kill you. So what you need to do is, when you notice you have these 2 tethers, if you have 2 tethers, leave a little space against the wall for you. When the first bird hits you, take a step or 2 back. That way, when the bird dashes to the next person, you're not within the bird's hitbox and you won't die. So, I'm going to draw a quick diagram of what it's going to look like with everyone standing everywhere.
So it's a little bit like the P3S fight mechanic.
Yes, kind of. Same idea about maximizing distance. It doesn't matter what side someone stands on. Both people could stand over here. But if you have time to move to the other side and you notice someone's coming to you, go ahead and move over. So this bird's attached to this person. And this person over there. Same over here. This bird's attached to this person. And then the person attached to them is across from them. It could be like this. This bird's attached to this person. And the person across is over here. This bird's attached to this person. The person across is over here. So you need to get into these positions. And then after that, if you have 2, you step back. You don't step into the wall, just take a step back, and then you'll be fine. After this, a shit ton of damage happens. So, Michael, what we're going to do is, you're going to keep aggro on your birds, and I'm going to try and keep aggro on my birds. What I usually do is I usually turn off my tank stands for a little bit, so I don't take people's birds, and then I turn it back on when this mechanic is over. So all the dashes will happen. Everyone's going to return to the center really quickly, just like run through the center. Healers are going to be there, and they'll do some AoE healing, and then it's time for us to kill our birds again on north and south, and then east and west. We're going to do the exact same mechanic from earlier, it's just with big birds. Are there any questions?
Which light parties are gonna attack which birds?
Yes. Can I get party A and B next to me? If you are at A or B for your, Good enough. Groups A and B go north, groups C and D go south. For killing birds. Ranged players, you don't need to go too far out. Stay near the center, that way the healers can get to you. Healers, you can stay near the center as well. That way your AoE heals will catch everyone. That mechanic has fire rain periodically dropping. And when the birds all die, there's a big raid wide. So right before you see that last bird die, try and get a big AoE heal out on everyone to top people off or put some shields out, because it fucking sucks. Same thing with the big birds. Right before the big birds die, try and top everyone off before we do that. Yeah, let's go. If we can kill ads, I'll start doing a countdown. Until then, no countdown.
Straight.
Yeah. Okay, first up is a tank buster. Center up, just in case it's a bait. Bait, go north, go through him, go through him, go through him. Did I say north? I lied. Anyone go north? No. Right cinder wing. If you're having trouble with that right and left cinder wing, just when we're facing the boss, you just want to go on the right side. The boss is facing us. Spread out to see your number easily. Go to your number. If you have AoE here that targets more than one player and it's more than one target and it's really strong, then you want to save that for this. So like an Assize or a Primal Rend or I don't know. A star there is really nice. Tank Buster. You can do some busted shit there. Alright, we're gonna center up. A or B? A or B? B, hang right. Right cinder wing. Center up right after. Tank Buster coming out. Center up again. All the way to the edge. As soon as you see that big orb, you don't have to wait for it to leave his body. Just leave. Center and partners. To know what this is, you look at the bird, and if it's the side head glowing, we're going center, and if it's the middle head glowing, we're going to side. Tank stance on, it's time to collect our birds. Center up for heals. Your big damage coming out. Hit birds now. They just spawned. gonna turn off tank stance for a little bit. Do your movement. If you have 2 tethers attached to you, get ready. Take a step back now. Center up for heals really quickly. Run through the center. Going north and you're going south. I'm hitting L-bird. For use those cooldowns. These birds hurt.
You can bring him south.
Oh shit! I got turned
That's
around.
fine.
Turn him around.
Come on. There we go.
Keep him alive. Keep him
Nice.
alive.
Oh,
Oh no. Ah. Come here. No. Can't bait it.
Also, big damage coming out right afterwards. So when they get too close to each other, they give the bird a damage increase.
They were. Oh wait, they were.
They were. Try and use as much mitigation here as possible.
There's no point in
Wow, that was.
A lot of people lived.
Why did I? Why? That's not.
Hang on, hold on.
It is caster discrimination is what that is.
But Dozy lived.
Yeah, and then if you ever die, Michael, you need to provoke. The boss will start autoing you the entire fight. And if you're not second on aggro, it autos whoever's second on aggro. So don't wait until ads to turn on your tank stance.
yeah, I turned it off,
Oh.
and I forgot to turn it back on after the tether, multi-tether thing. I forgot to turn it back on after that, and then I messed up again by going west instead of south.
That's fine. You can go west. All that matters is that you drop your one west and one south.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna food up one more time. I'll do a countdown. 16 seconds. Sure. You earned it. No, that raid wide would probably be survivable if I had shake it off there. I was surprised how many people lived.
You think I'll be able to do?
Tank Buster? Yeah, the only problem is the bird keeps the damage up the entire fight, right?
Yeah. So I mean, we're not gonna survive.
Center up. As long as we can like see the next mechanic, it would help. Shiva. I'm moving this way, and I'm tanking right a little bit. Right Cinderwing.
Problem is that everything after the mostly full slow to take buster will probably go.
Yeah. Invuln. I'm not using it for anything else at the end. Dark and fire spots. So the reason why we stay in those positions is if we are too close to each other, and those darkened fires will tether to each other, and we'll just wipe.
Oh, I miscounted.
Tank Buster coming up next. Yeah. I dashed to hit that fire over there. I was nervous.
He was turning so cleanly, it almost looked like you were doing one of
Great one. Center up. A or B? A to the edge. Back tight. Right Cinder Wing. Center up. Here comes the tethers. Center up. Through him to the edge. It's gonna be sides and spread. A little risky there, but that worked out. Adds. Pop those cooldowns nice and generously every so often. Big heals, shields. Alright. Hit birds, they're up now. Get ready to do your movement. Do your movement. If you have two more, get ready. Take a step. Back now.
Oh, damn it.
Alright.
Apologies. Birds sounded out of
I tried.
and then I got murdered by the birds.
Yeah, I fucked up because I got too eager to kill the bird, so I moved from my spot during the second bird
I
movement.
actually did the second one.
During the second one, so I got clotheslined by a bird.
Highly certain that was you. If somebody died during the first dashes, that usually results in death in the second.
Did your tether turn, Solas?
Did my tether turn?
Yeah.
I didn't see exactly what happened. I know I was across from my person, and I just died when the first dash went out. So maybe I was
Wait.
too close to the middle one?
How many
Or-
tethers did you have?
I only had the one.
Oh, then yeah, you got clipped by one of the initial birds going
Yeah,
to
so I
their
was
spots.
a little too close to their the hitbox of the bird.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
left.
Yeah, and then the second dash went to you.
Yeah. Yeah, so you were good, Mog. That was we're
The
good.
hitbox are kind of big, yeah. Sometimes.
I was just too eager to kill.
We're going in.
You got RNG.
Yeah. You're good.
Auto.
It's alright. This bird mechanic is one of the harder mechanics to fight. Center up. Make sure you're directly center. Shiva. Left Cinderwing. Whichever way you decide to go, just commit to it. And always go to the right. Always curve to the right. Darken fire spots. Kill those fires. Tank Buster coming out. Center up. A to the edge. Right center wing. Center up. Tank buster coming out. Center up. Throw him to the edge. Look for the bird. Sides and spread. Zame and Meta swap places. Ads. Come on, Elbird. Elbird. Skill L. Center up for big heals. Here comes some big damage. Hit those birds. If you have two, get ready to take a step back. Take a step back. Center up for heals. It's just you right now. So let's big heals.
Yeah.
Use cooldowns nicely. Come on, P. Come on, P. Good job,
That was
everyone.
close.
My south one was a little too close.
Oh,
What the hell?
you missed the heal there.
Oh, I see.
You're gonna reprisal this, Michael.
Yep, reprisal, then toss down Dark Mind, or Dark Missionary.
Also,
Everyone, max melee south on C. Tank Busters coming out next.
Please.
Tank Busters. Alright, Moggle's gonna need attention because they're gonna be taking a lot of damage. Everyone's gonna, 4 people are gonna get a tooth above your head. Put those teeth on 1, 2, 3, or 4. Point them outwards. You get a tooth. Point these teeth outwards.
With a frontal arrow? Point the arrow at?
Later on, we want to make sure those are on the markers. All right, time for
I
this.
just ran out.
Time for the second hard mechanic.
Oh god, it's this part. Oh dear.
Okay, tanks and melees are gonna go north and west. Healers and range are south and east. Wait, move now. It's gonna be stacks. Oh, sorry, I baited everyone.
What the fuck?
Oh.
What the fuck, Junie? What?
I baited you guys.
Oh no.
Why did you tell everyone to move?
I lived.
You made me
That's what matters in the end.
I
That's
was
the
like,
funny. I can't believe that worked.
no, it didn't.
I was sitting here in the middle, like, why on earth did you say that? I'm just like watching everyone run out and
Yeah, I had a moment of panic. I read on instinct. I was like, wait, no, I don't know what the next part is yet.
Killed everyone so quickly.
Junie, why did
That
you
was-
say
I
that?
forgot
Junie
the
was
ash
the
plume as
true
well.
P3 Savage.
That was epic.
PvP callouts.
Okay, so let's talk about that anyway, and let's talk about the mechanic afterwards, because the next mechanic is another hard mechanic. Now that we've gotten through ads, that is definitely like the 50% mark of this fight. And there's like how many more mechanics? Like 3 more mechanics, and then after that, it's a repeat of stuff, and it's really easy. So let's open up Paint again. We're gonna do one more good pull. We'll take a short 5-minute break, and then we'll come back and we'll keep going. Okay, so let's talk about that next mechanic. So the next mechanic, it's very similar like before. They'll always do a Shiva there. It's always multiple orbs, right? Multiple orbs. But it introduces a new part to the mechanic. It introduces a darkened version of that mechanic. So you'll see either many small dark orbs after the Shiva orbs, or you might see one big dark orb. If it's these multiple orbs, then it's a spread. And if it's this big orb, it's going to be a stack. 2 stacks. And the reason why we do this sort of splitting is because if we do this spread, right, and we're all in this corner, that's 8 people to spread in one little section, we're gonna fucking die. So we split it up into 2 different groups. We put tanks and healer. We put tanks and melees with one group, and we put the ranged and the healers in the other group. Lanky is playing the role of melee, so Dozy and Katsame, just you do everything with the healers, okay?
Got it.
Alright.
So, there's 2 spots where the orbs can spawn. At least I think there's only 2 spots the orbs can spawn. I've never seen the orbs intercardinal for this.
It's
Have you?
only north and south. It's
Yeah.
north, south, and east and west. Sorry, yes, it can only
Yeah.
spawn cardinals. It does not. Anyway.
Yeah. So we're gonna say the first Shiva orb spawn like this. Okay? So that means we're gonna say blue team. And then we're gonna say green team. Right. So blue team is
Also, hello, Kvik. I don't know how long you've been there, but yeah,
tanks,
we've been
melee,
focused.
and the green team is healers ranged. So the green team will always go east or south, and the blue team will always go west or north. Meaning you'll see the first orb, and then you'll run towards that orb, and you'll always you'll hang right, and then you'll do the second mechanic afterwards. If it's spread, some people need to stay at the edge. Some people can go in a little bit. This is where that tip I gave you guys earlier of like this outside circle. As soon as you pass that outside circle, you're safe from the inner explosion. It's just important that you're past it. And then moving counterclockwise is kind of risky. You have to wait for this explosion to happen first before you move. It's just tricky. I don't want to give out spots because PF doesn't really give out spots. It's important to just recognize how to adjust and when to adjust and not to panic. So just move in a controlled manner. Be very deliberate in your movements. Are there any questions on this idea of where to go depending on who you are?
Just to reconfirm, so it starts with the Cardinals, they rotate. If it's spread, we stick to the outside and spread accordingly. For tanks, it would be that we'd spread between the west and the north, is it? Or is it reacting to where the original orb is?
So, we're going this way, right? If we see west and everyone, like
Oh.
not just the tanks, but the melee DPS are with us too.
Gotcha, so let's say west is the first sphere.
Yep. So we would just spread out. Some people can be like around here. Some people can move inwards. You just want to be spread away from each other. Do you remember the dive bomb explosions that the boss puts on all of us?
During the part where we got into the cross section thing?
No. The part where the boss disappears and then he appears in a
Oh.
direction.
Yeah.
The AoEs are about the size of that.
Okay.
So they're good sizable AoEs. So you do want some distance from you to not kill each other.
And then stack is just run back to the center?
No, it'll be 2 separate stacks. One stack will be here, and one stack will be here.
Right, okay.
Okay. Let's talk about the next mechanic afterwards. So, the next mechanic after this is a clusterfuck. It's very visually messy. It's very hard to understand why we're doing stuff, but I'm going to break it down. Healers, you have an easy part. Everyone else, we're going to be roughing it. So I'm going to draw these markers real quick, okay? Okay, so these are the markers, right? They kind of look like this. The first thing, I'm going to break down what's going to happen for each person, okay? Healers. So there's going to be these circles on the outside of the arena. And there needs to be one healer in each of them, and they just need to be soaked by you. You'll get a big healing buff after soaking it. The only problem is it'll put you down to 1 HP. Also, there's multiple of these.
Oh my god, I finally get to do the tank mechanic from Hades.
Yeah. So what you'll need to do is ew, that's terrible. You'll stand here, and then you'll stand here, and then you'll stand here, and then you'll stand here, and then, I don't know, probably here or some shit. I don't know, maybe
No.
there's 4.
As long as you're above 1 HP, is it fine? So if I
No.
literally just do a regen ticking, oh, never mind.
Literally,
If-
so here's the thing, as the other healer, can help make that easy for you. You're gonna buff that basically super boosts how much healing output you do.
Yeah.
And so what you'll do is you'll take that blow, heal yourself, and also make sure you're AoE healing because there's going to be DPS doing things at the same time. It's a really good idea to try to save some of your stronger heals for after your first tick of that because everything gets boosted. Your GCDs, your OGCDs,
Yeah.
everything gets boosted. So that would be a really good time to have neutral sect prepped and to AoE, and then everyone gets super shielded,
Yeah.
like things like that.
But
Okay.
I will warn you, if you do not have more than 51,263 health, if you have this much health, you're dead.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because that's you have this much health.
That's not including shields, by the way. You can be over shielded and be fine.
You can be over
Yeah.
shielded. Just make sure you have.
I mean, here,
Your
let me
max
Be sure the bar is full.
Let me eat some more food, and now you can update that number.
Oh, great. 5,000. There you go.
Okay, thank you.
So that's all you need to do. You'll just be standing on these circles.
So, as I'm
One
oh, go
one
ahead.
healer will want to position themselves here, and then one healer will want to position themselves here. That way, this person can go here, or this person can go here, and then this person can go here, or this person can go here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll always rotate clockwise. So for this group, since you're already positioned at D for everything else, do you just want to default
Yeah, I
back
can
to
go
that?
to D.
Make it easier on you.
Then I'll either be going west or south.
Correct. I will say, let's say I'm gonna borrow, like, if I'm just borrowing this for a moment. There is also going to be someone like tanks or DPS doing a thing. You're going to kind of want to be back over here-ish in the circle so you don't get clipped by it.
Okay.
Yeah. Speaking of which, let's talk about what the DPS and tanks are doing. All right. So here's what's gonna happen. The boss is going to target 2 of the closest players with bird AoEs. By that, I mean there's going to be an AoE around you, and you're going to drop a bird, and you need to make the tether far for the bird, so you minimize the distance. Make sense?
Yep.
So, we're gonna do a specific order. We're gonna do the melees first, then the ranged, then the tanks. So let me draw this bird right here. PF might do a different order.
Yeah, PF mostly does MTR.
Yeah, easy swap back. Either way, the tank is right. The boss is right here, and what we'll be doing is the only two people that are allowed under the boss at the start of this mechanic are the melees. So only Sterling and Lanky will be allowed to
Everyone
stand.
jump. Everyone jump.
Yep. Oh yeah, jump in game. Jump in
AFK
game.
check. Everyone move your body free re.
All right,
Sterling does has the AirPods in. They can't hear us.
that's fine. If we leave, we'll come back. Okay, so the two melees will be under. Everyone else needs to just fuck off. Don't be under the boss. Be max melee of the boss. And then what's gonna happen is they'll get an AoE circle, each of them. And now they want to specifically place it in this place. One melee is going to drop their circle like here. The other melee is going to drop their circle like here. Essentially, you're going to eclipse a bit of the healer's AoE circle. You don't want to eclipse all of it because they got to be in there. But you want to cover a little bit of it. So that's going to spawn the birds in those locations. There's going to be a bird here and a bird here. After that, it's simple. You make an L shape, and you stand there at that marker. This person makes an L shape, and they stand here at that marker. So, after that, after the first two people saw that the melees have their AoE circle, it's time for the range to stand under the boss and get their AoE circles. And for them, at this point, the healers are getting ready to go to their next circle. There's going to be a circle here and a circle here, right? So next up, the ranged are moving. They're going to be under the boss. As soon as they get the AoE circles, they're going to position their circles very similarly to the next set. And then after that, they're going to make an L shape and stand here. And this one is going to make an L shape and stand here. And then finally, the tanks are going to go under. And at that point, the healers are at their third circles. And me and you, Michael, we're going to grab our birds and we're going to drop them doing the same thing right outside their towers like this. And then guess what? We're doing an L shape. We're by this marker to start with. We make an L shape and we're going to stand here. I'm going to stand here and another person, you're going to stand over here. And you're just going to stay there until all the birds dash. And that's it. Remember that it's our movement is relative to where these the healers are. And we want to make sure that every time a pair goes out, they're picking a different healer to go out to. What I usually recommend is if Mev is east and I'm going to go out to Mev, well, I'm going to come in from the east side and stand under the bird, and then I'll head back in the direction that I came. That way it gives you an idea of, I'm going this way because I came from this way. And I recommend all the DPS sort of do that sort of movement, so it gives people a better idea as to where they're going to move. And then the last thing that I want to give advice for is the people that are dropping the birds have priority. So if you get hit by those people dropping birds, that's on you. You got to be out of their way when those birds drop. Because if you get hit by two birds, you're dead. Okay, let's give it a go. Let's give it one pull, and then we'll take a break. Alright, countdown going out. 16 seconds. Oh, I don't have. Whoops. Sorry, Linky. Tank Buster coming out. Center up. Right center wing. Good job, everyone there. Tricky pattern, we still got it. Alright, darken fire spots. Spread out. Check your number. Kill those fires. Can I get like a big shield for this tank poster?
Welcome.
Thank you. Cause I that didn't even break that. I only had one cooldown there. It wasn't a good one. Alright, center up for the Devouring Brand. Here comes the Experimental Fire Plume. Either A or B, depending what we got. A, we're going to the edge of A. Move it. Right center wing. Tank Buster coming up. Center up. Find the bird, center, and partners. When we come back, I'll be taking a little break from callouts. We'll be keeping things a little quiet to see how we do without callouts. Heal everyone up. Get those shields out, and let's go to our first positions. Phew. I'm on that E-bird right now. Uh-oh.
Wait, am I?
That's
damn
fine.
it.
Keep it there. Keep it there. Just rotate. Just rotate.
Rotate now.
Rotate. Big heals after this. Right before this bird dies. Big heals.
No! It's so
I don't know how I keep getting turned around like this.
That's fine. Just, we adjust. Let's take a short little break. We're going to pull out, take a 5-minute break. Come back at
Okay.
10. And then we will continue this.
How long are you planning on going for, by the way? I guess I still gotta like do my workout and stuff before D&D tonight. Oh, that's when it gets back.
Oh, we're taking a break. Hello, Wolf. Still here. Also, I just realized, why is this thing on? Hell. Huh. And so far, we're doing actually good. well, we're still, I'm still in territory that I still know. We haven't even gone to the Fountain of Flame, Fountain of Fire, whatever, FOF, whatever, that thing. What you call this? Yeah. Really, the ad space is like really the new filter, I would say. If you can get through like ad space very cleanly, then that's great. If not, then yeah, it's just pain. Just total pain. But I think we're really doing good. Got a little bit of hiccups with the ad space, which is kind of understandable. Which is like why sometimes like I just pull out the map before the ad space so that I can check where do I want to base. You can see everything of Imperium here. This place is really nice, not gonna lie. There's still a lot of plots that are not like taken around here. Sadly, I don't think I'm gonna get my crafter to 90 before these are probably filled up already. Oh my god, there's a gingerbread house literally directly in front of us. It's one of the new house models that's like available. Interesting. It's a really difficult fight, that's what I'm gonna say. But it's anything. I think a lot of people really say that the third one is really way more difficult than 4. So if we ever actually
Hello, I'm back.
clear this,
How's everyone feeling?
right?
Good.
I'm good. I just, what is your rough ETA and how long you plan to go tonight?
The end of the hour, is that okay? Or do you want to
That's
end
fine.
earlier?
No, I've got time. I just wanted to know what my time was so I can frame things around it. Because I still gotta work out, eat dinner, and get ready for D&D.
Yeah, you're good. I could never do more than 2 hours of raiding. Doesn't matter what I'm doing. More than 2
Oh,
hours.
honey,
I'm just like,
when I was
"Ugh."
doing my DRS Prog back in the day, I was doing 9 hours a week, and those are all like 3-day, 3-hour sessions. Actually, no, it was 2 days. I do one day for 3 hours and 1 day for 6.
You would not have. We took it really easy here in the FC. We did 3 hours, and that's it. 3 hours a week.
I was just itching for more because like I happened to find a group that was like perfect for my 410 job.
For us, it was just because it was me doing it for the FC. I had to negotiate everyone's schedules because it was all friends or
Yeah,
friends
that's a
of
lot
friends.
of people to negotiate.
So we only had two.
Yep.
We had two. We were doing only 2 hours for a bit, and then we added an extra hour because.
You need it now. When you start getting to like the last 2 bosses, you need that extra hour.
Yeah, it's because if we just had a bad day in like slimes, then we would have to like the entire day felt wasted.
Nope, that was how it kind of was with us. We had Thursdays were kind of our meme days. Fridays went well. Then, however, I went on Fridays. I went into my second group and did 3 more hours with them.
Oh, thank you. Too much. Lanky.
That's why I kind of want to get into Dragon Song at some point, because I'm itching for that again.
All right, let's go.
Ah, orange, the fight.
Are there any questions on what we've been doing so far?
Nah.
Okay, this will all be on the test. And there will be no extra credit.
It's gonna be on a curve.
No.
Can there be retest if I get too low a grade?
No.
Alright, y'all, we disband the FC if we don't clear this. It's on y'all. Oh, I forgot to change glider, it's fine.
Boot up one last time. Oh, we get one chest if we clear this? That'll be nuts. Okay. It's a shame most of the gear from this fight does not matter whatsoever.
A lot of it's good for healers, thankfully.
Like what?
I think the legs and the boots. And the hat also, actually, from a certain build.
Really? Last I checked, the pants were only good for, like, for goon.
Wait, no, I was incorrect. You're right. Pants are not on that list.
Reaper.
And a ninja.
Yeah.
We have a 5th DPS somehow.
Center up. Oh yeah, I'm gonna keep quiet on callouts for a bit.
I mean, yeah, you can go for the other pieces, like drop on P2, but there's no point. But, you know, the books aren't cross-compatible with the P2 view. Kind of pray and hope you get lucky.
Yep. I wonder if me being silent doesn't kill people.
Let's find out. Pattern.
What about for this one? What about for this one? All right, well, grab north and south. Good job, everyone.
Is he calling out now?
Yeah.
That's a wrap.
Nope.
Make sure not to split your damage
Shit.
too evenly like that. Go ahead and reset. We're gonna go. No. Oh, get it. Okay.
James got attacked.
Be careful using AoE on those two birds, because we want to make sure that we kill them one at a time quickly. Right, Cinderwing? Good job, Celeste. Dark fire response? Math it up. A little rough.
So,
Runner up. Hey, to the edge. Left Cinderwing. Center up after. That was weird. Center up. Center partners. Ads are coming up. Let's get some nice heals and shields on. I'm on V. Hit birds. Spread out lightly so you can see easily where to go. Alright, here we go. You have 2 tethers, make sure you take a step back now. Now. Oh, center for heals. North and south again. Use cooldowns nicely. We're down to 1 healer right now. Rotate, rotate. Use everything. Don't hold back here.
Close.
I feel like we're holding stuff back. Those were really high. We only lost Cholez.
Are people not attacking the birds during the front section?
Yeah, we gotta make sure we're hitting the birds as soon as we come back center. As it's a lot of percentage that we're missing there. Alright. Bowling. Can you rescue Lanky's in center? We're done. Center. Right center wing. Dark and fire spots. Right out. Number. Busters. Any idea what killed you in the last run, Solos?
I tried to step backwards. My character's away, so he stepped
Whoops.
not backwards.
Okay. Easy to fix. A to the edge. Left cinder wing. Center up. Center partners. North and south. Birds die, we need to return to the center. Big heals, and then we're gonna kill the bird. Hit the birds. Center, heals. Hit birds, they're up. You have 2 tethers on you. Take a step back now.
Fuck.
That's too many deaths.
Yeah. Reset. Dozy, where were you looking?
I was just looking like, where's my partner? I'm like, oh, I have to go to that other side.
I had a
when those, right before those birds spawn weren't getting healed, everyone should spread out from the center a little bit more. If you want, just go next to a bird and start hitting it. That way it's easier to see where the tethers are all going, because if we're all clumped up in the center, it's a big jumbled mess of tethers.
Yeah.
It's hard to see who's connected to what.
Okay.
Also, as a friendly note to folks like Sol and Kansame who have like divination and technical stat, it's not a bad idea since the boss is about to be going away for a while. Just kind of hold those until ads phase start.
Alright.
Because that'll give more damage to us and help us kill those faster.
Alright. I'll make a note of that. Yep.
That bird scared the shit out of me. It came out to the side of me like Jurassic Park.
Does that? What's that?
Oh,
By the way, for anyone. Yeah.
Jesus, alright.
No big deal. Left cinder wing. Darken fire response. A to the edge. Move. Left cinder wing. And center up. And center up. To the edge. Size and spread. Center up for heals and shields. By north and south. I'm on the V-Bird. Pop those cooldowns regularly, Michael. Hit those birds.
Shoot.
They're ready. Take a step back. If you have two tethers, step back. Center up. Big heels. North and south. I'm on Z-Bird. Don't hurl anything. Center up. Heels. more heals. Alright. You're reprisal?
Yep. Oh shit. I think I used it during the first field then.
Everyone max melee south. Tank buster. Teeth. Point these teeth outwards on the number markers. Okay. Up next, remember that ranged healers are south and east. Tanks and melee are north and west. Wait. It's gonna be spread after we do that. Wait. Move now.
Why were you chasing me?
I was trying to get away from you, but
Melee's under. Only the melees. Uh-oh. I'll go under with you. Healers in positions?
I was getting autoed because I...
You gotta provoke.
Well, oh shit. Oh, that was a mess.
Can you check your mic? I keep hearing myself on your mic.
Oh, right. Okay, hang on.
Yeah.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Alright. I
You're
think...
Okay. Michael, when you go to the edge, just stay at the edge the moment you've dodged the incoming Shiva.
okay.
We'll
Just
let
time
the-
that.
We'll let the DPS adjust.
Okay.
Yeah. I think you were dead anyway, by the way. No matter what, because you got clipped by the Shiva circle.
I did.
Okay.
I have a question for the counter fire thing. So when
Sure.
when the melee goes, gets their AoE thing and then it's done, does the range have to get close to the boss or?
Yes.
Yes.
So the melees will be under the boss, and then after they get their circles, the range go under the boss. Then they'll get their circles, and then the tanks go under the boss, and then they'll get their circles.
Okay. That was my bad then, because I forgot to go under the boss.
Oh, you're good. It was beyond
There were other problems.
salvageable there. Pulling.
Oh shit.
I don't care anymore. Punish now.
Forgiven,
Punish
Jimmy.
Jimmy.
Uh-oh. Thank God. Great Cinder Ring? Michael, try and keep two... I feel like you do, though. You gotta have a little something extra for whenever you take that second tank buster at the after ads. It's putting you at critical levels.
I think it'd probably pop off a Dark Mind.
Yeah,
Hopefully that does it.
should. to the edge. Right center wing. Center up. Center up. Go Les! Top them off, top them off, save them. Sides and spread. Center. North and south.
Yeah, I just try to grab him back there.
Julie, give me a second. I think I have a problem here. Jesus Christ. Julie, can you hear me?
Yeah? What's up?
Yeah, I have to grab the stuff here. Someone's coming over.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
Alright. Another 22 minutes. Honestly, not bad progress so far.
Oh my God. Okay, I'm back. Sorry.
You're good.
Goddamn mailman coming in the wrong time. Okay, I'm here.
Why do a countdown? You guys don't deserve a countdown.
I don't know. It gave me some good vibes.
Bad vibes only. Center up.
Evil Junior really said bad vibes only. Wipe.
Left center wing. Target fire squad. At least you all got really good at doing math.
I've just been guessing every time.
Oh.
You know, same.
I think I got a 25% chance.
Yeah. That's a good way to do it.
That's 25% chance.
Lucky every time.
If you look at it the other way around, that's a 75% chance of being wrong.
I don't know. I play
half
Pokemon,
empty.
man. 70% chance doesn't mean what you think it does. It is in Pokemon numbers.
Kirby.
70% in Pokemon means yeah.
Correct.
Hey. 90% of Pokemon means you're missing.
Correct.
Just like XCOM.
Left. Center up.
Yep.
Center up. Chiva. Bigs.
Yowza.
Size and spread. Gyoza. North and south. Big heels, big shields.
Big shields, big heels, all natural.
Big prizes. Come on, G.
I'm attacking you. Now I'm attacking you.
Okay.
Funny how that works.
Heels, shields. Hit those birds right now, right now. Hit those birds. Hit the birds. Birds, and you hit. Hit them. Hit them. Let's go, birds.
Let's go Mets, baby. Love the Mets.
The best babies.
Then I hit a home run, buddy.
If you have 2 tethers on you, get ready. Take a step back. Center up. Big heels, big heels. Come on, high. Big damage, big damage, big damage. Heels, big heels. About the rain.
Feel the rain on your skin.
Good job, everyone. Max melee south. Tank busters coming out. The tanks grab those tethers.
Please make sure you're second aggro.
Provoke, Boggle, provoke.
Got it.
The last force field was heavily.
Teeth. Outside teeth. Pointy teeth out. Move in. Healers and range will go south and east. Melee and tanks will go north and west. It will be stacks after. Boss will be pulled to the center. First 2 under. Healers into position. Everyone else, make sure you're not under the boss. Ranged under now. Tanks under now. Remember, it's an L-shade. Oh. For movement. As soon as you drop it, you gotta move.
Big shield
Big
coming
shield,
out.
big shield, big shield. Double raid wide.
Shield.
What's next?
That's
Firestorms.
Firestorms.
Oh, we
Are we
actually got
done?
here.
There's another. I think there's another tank buster. Yeah.
Whoops.
Out there.
There's always a tank buster after each major mechanic.
Shoot.
Y'all dead. Oh
We're
my
good.
god. What the fuck?
Okay, everyone stack on 3. You're gonna reprisal this one, Michael.
Reprisal now.
Tanks and melee on 4. Range and healers will be on 2. It's gonna be a 3-to-1 dodge. Meaning see these AoEs and dodge them. Heal everyone up. Dodge into these AoEs. It's gonna be spread. Uh-oh.
Oh shit.
Dozy.
Oh shit. Ah!
Healer LP3.
LB.
I don't think that was a good idea. Party
Good
to... This is a wipe. Someone bait that North Tornado. Michael, grab these tethers with me and we're gonna stand at 3.
Yeah.
And invuln?
Oops.
Uh-oh.
Go kiss. Go kiss.
I'm making it. Yeah.
Invuln? Alright. We're doing it. Find the purple tornado.
Yep, on it.
Stand right here, where I am, at C.
Nope, I didn't make it.
We're gonna go clockwise.
Yep.
Melees and
I'm
tanks
not-
go left. Healers and range go right.
Yeah, we did it.
Another.
Is it spread? Is it stacked? I don't
Spread,
know.
spread, 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 spread,
Spread.
We're
Yo.
good. Grade wide. Big damage.
Die.
Oh. Oh.
Time for the next mechanic.
There's no-
Sterling,
there's
use
no
some
time.
cooldown, Sterling.
Yeah, no, there's no fucking way.
Sterling.
No. Yeah.
Actually,
Shades me.
I'm
Shades
fine
me.
because the auto stuff here.
Now
Okay,
you're supposed to die.
now these are inside teeth.
We have 4 people
2,
we can see.
4.
Teeth.
Point them in. Point them in.
Inside.
Point them in. Point them in.
Inside.
Oh my god, what's wrong with me? I
Yay.
should have waited.
So Les, stand in the middle of all 4 of the teeth, and then get ready to heal us to max, baby. Heal us to max right now.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Oh.
I'm sorry. I actually
I lived, bitch.
Oh my
I was
god.
trying to-
Yo.
Who's the god? It's me. I am.
I'd really appreciate if you could roll. It'd really be quite nice.
Tanks and melees north now. Stacks.
It's that. Come here, Soul. Give me a kiss.
Hey, we did it. We did it.
Oh my
I think we
god.
did all
We did it.
now.
I I was literally trying to just revive Moggle and I couldn't get enough energy. So
That's all right.
Okay.
That went really well.
No, it
let's. I think it did.
I had a 75% chance of surviving,
Let's
which
talk
means
about.
0.
Let's talk about one more mechanic, and then we're gonna just end it. We're not gonna do another roll, but I want to talk about the next mechanic.
Okay.
So you can think about it, take a shower, sit in the bathtub, think about this mechanic, think about how it works out, think about your
Oh,
life,
God.
think about how things would have been a lot better if
Please
we'd gone
don't
down
ask
another
me
Think
Think
college
about why the
route.
fuck am I doing this even?
Yeah.
what are the
Think
called?
of- Think about your parents and
That's the one.
how they wronged you. Anyway, let's look at the let's make a new diagram, yeah. Right here. Too overly. There we go. All right. So there's 3 tornadoes. So there's 3 tornadoes for this, right? Bang, bang, bang. And the boss is gonna do this thing at the start where he cuts things up into slices, this or whatever, right? And it'll be like, oh, these are the first ones that lit up, and then these are the second ones that lit up, and then these are the third ones that lit up, and then it'll be either like spread or stacked, whatever, the usual. So what we usually do is a 3-to-1 dodge. You can do a 2-to-1 dodge, doesn't really matter. And all that means is you stand in the third pizza slice that lit up, and when the first one goes off, you move into it. All right, 3-to-1 dodges. And the reason why we do this little split here, where some people go this way and some people go this way, is just because if it's stacked, then more room to stack, and if it's spread, then one group is here and the other group is here. Simple. Do I need to talk about that anymore?
No.
No. Okay. Let's talk about Flames of Asphodelos and the way that we're going to do it, called Elbow. Because it's all going to be on fire.
Flames of Elmo Dummies.
Yes. So the boss is here, right, for this mechanic. And every tornado targets the closest player and shoots a cone at them. But also, the boss targets the 3 closest players and shoots a cone at them. But also, the boss has the tank buster during this mechanic as well. So, you know what would usually make sense? Is if we had someone here, and someone here, and someone here, and they're beating these tornadoes like that, and there's someone beating a tornado this way, and then the tanks are beating it this way. We're not fucking doing that. That's stupid. That makes too much sense. We're doing it the easy way. And that is, the party is going to be here. There's going to be a melee, and everyone's going to be behind that melee. And there's going to be a ranged fizz, and they're going to bait this tornado so that it goes this way. And then the tanks are going to grab the 2 tethers, and we're going to stand right here, and we're going to invuln. And what's going to happen? Well, the tank busters will hit both of us. These tornadoes will hit both of us. The boss will shoot 2 sets of cones to us. And then there's 1 cone coming from the boss and hitting the DPS over here. It's called Elmo. So all that we need to do is, Kensame?
Yep.
You're the fizz ranged.
Yep.
All you would do is go bait that north tornado so that it's away from the group. And the way you do that is just stand as close as you can to it without going into it.
Alright, away from the group, I got it.
Everyone else, Sterling would stand around here and everyone would just be behind them. And then me and you, Michael, we just need to make sure that we swing in, grab these tethers, and then stand here next to each other and invuln at like a little closer than max melee so that we get the cones from the boss. Yep. And that's it. After that mechanic, Inside Teeth is really easy. The way Inside Teeth works is we put a tooth here, we put a tooth here, we put a tooth here. Oh, I missed something.
Dark place with it.
Yeah, let me talk about teeth real quick. These teeth get pointed inwards. They explode like this. And everyone gets a number above, like a debuff number. It's either 1, 2, or 4. If it's 4, you get hit by all 4 of them. If it's 1, you get hit by 1 of them. That's by standing behind a tooth. And if it's 2, you stand like here. Make sense?
Yeah.
Sweet. So I missed something. Let's talk about that real quick. So after Elmo, we have to do some shit with these tethers. 1 tornado gets a purple tether, and the other 2 get red tethers. The red tethers, when they go off, it is a AoE explosion that hits everything that's really far away from them, like this. So, it means we want to hug a tornado later on. And then this purple one is a knockback. At the whole time we're baiting AoE. So what we're going to do is we find this purple tether tornado, and then we go clockwise of it 1. We stand at the marker that's clockwise of it, like this, over here by this tornado. And then we're just going to go around, dropping AoEs, and then we're going to end up here. Can you guys look in game real quick? There are 2 diamonds on the ground. There's a left diamond here.
Oh.
And there's a
Pointex there.
And there's a right diamond here. The tanks and the melees will be in this left diamond, and the healers and the range are always in this right diamond. So I'll always make that call out. And what's gonna happen is we're gonna get knocked back from that tornado, and we'll be close to the other red tornado markers. You'll hug that tornado, and then it's either stack or spread. And then that's it. If there's any questions on the mechanics later on, let me know. But that's it. That's the fight. There's nothing crazy afterwards. Okay. Good job, everyone. Good job. We will probably clear next week. I will try and find people. We'll do this again next week, and we'll get the clear.
Yay.
Sounds good.
Yay.
Yay.